President Tinubu directs ministers to embark on propagation of his administration's policies and programs. Thank you for joining us on the news desk of Nta Channel 5 Abuja at 7. My name is Tessie Omeri. Senate has confirmed Justice Kudirat Motomori Olatokunbo Kekereekun as the Chief Justice of Nigeria. This followed the screening of the CJN by the legislators, during which she fielded questions on key issues such as independence of the judiciary, integrity, efficiency, and appointments, with an assurance to Nigerians that the technology will be deployed in the various processes of the courts to enhance delivery of justice. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, says the confirmation is as requested by President Bola Tinubu and expresses the hope that Justice Kekereekun will use her experience to bring justice to all. The Justice is the 23rd Chief Justice of Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu has directed his ministers to embark on propagation of the activities of the administration, including policies and programs aimed at transforming the country for the good of all. The presidential advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, revealed this at the maiden periodic media briefing at the State House. Correspondent Musbah Odan Wahab has details. That report will come your way in our subsequent bulletin. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has directed the Development Control Department to address all encumbrances impending on the road corridor around Kugbo International Market. The minister gave the directive when he inspected the market located along the Abuja-Kefi Expressway. Onoze Yakubu brings us details.
The Kugbo International Market is an investment arranged under the public-private partnership between the FCT administration and a private investor. While the first phase of the project has been completed, there are still challenges that need to be addressed by the FCT administration.
The place is ready for occupation, and we've done a very good job to get it to that level. So we expect that the minister will give us all the necessary amenities that this market requires, to become functional.
He agreed he was coming with all the departments that are concerned. Is it an encroachment? Is it for facility? Like my brother mentioned, water, secondary infrastructures, and so on and so forth. He's coming with all of them to make sure that if there is any complaint, it will be taken care of today.
After inspecting different sections of the market, the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike directs the Development Control Department to move in and address the encroachment issue at the market for easy takeoff of business.
It's an investment that should be encouraged. The international markets of standard, and there are a lot of problems. There is encroachment. And I've directed the Development Control to immediately demolish anything that is going to cause us an impediment. This is a road corridor, and we will not allow that. The contractor should, as a matter of fact, the investor should, as a matter of fact, see that puts in more funds to see the realization of the entire market. I've asked him when he thinks that the whole thing will be ready. He has said we should give him till January. However, the first phase has been completed. We will therefore see what we can do to see that we open the first phase.
He, however, pledges his administration's support to rid the expressway of street traders, thereby ensuring free flow of traffic along the ever-busy highway. In a related development, the minister also inspected the new Ministry of Livestock Secretariat as directed by President Bola Tinubu, promising to commence emergency renovation works to ensure easy takeoff. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
Still talking infrastructure development, for operatives of the various police formations to succeed in realizing their mandates at providing the needed security services, their spouses must avail them the needed moral support at the home front. Wife of the Inspector General of Police, Elizabeth Betokun, gave this indication while inaugurating the newly constructed FT Command POA Secretariat. Onotu Yakubu has more.
Building shall be used for the activities of POA, and they will go for empowerment, and the women will be happy using this building.
A cutting of tape to usher in and open new doors to the beacon of hope, support and empowerment for thousands of women as their spouses commit to frontline for service delivery.
Our diversity, encourage one another, and work together to create impactful change. We invite each of you to bring your ideas, energy, and passion to the forefront.
Wife of the immediate past CPFCT, Lady Chinenye Igwe, initiated the Secretariat project to provide a requisite shared expertise platform for the women as confidence boosters, while their spouses serve devoid of worries of what situation held sway at the home front.
My heartfelt gratitude to the President of POA, Dr. Mrs. Elizabeth Betokun, whose steadfast support was instrumental in bringing this project to fruition.
IGP Kayode Ebetokun, in a message, inundated POA's present leadership's efforts, mandating women's support through platforms to better the fortunes of widowed members.
We shall meet to discuss the welfare of our husbands here, and we shall always do well to pray for our husbands individually and collectively.
We have few things to give them in form of small empowerment. We will continue to do that as far as you dare, as far as God keeps you.
POA says they will continue to provide requisite support to their spouses and the police force to ensure a peaceful and egalitarian Nigeria. In Abuja, Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
The Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, FT Command, has joined hands with Bellwether International, a non-governmental organization with its mandate on human rights, to observe the 2024 United Nations International Peace Day campaign. The collaboration for the campaign is part of the line of activities to commemorate the day. Kama has
The
more.
NSCDC FCT commander Olusola Odumosu took the stage to highlight the crucial role of peace in Nigeria. He passionately advocated for social justice and sustainable development as foundational elements of a peaceful society.
The nation needs peace at this moment. There are different challenges we're going through, from economic to social to political. And of course, we know that we have a government who is trying its best to ensure life is meaningful for the people. So for us as security agencies, we can only but keep calling and advocating for peace at all times, because that is what we need.
During the event, various stakeholders united in their call for a collaborative approach to foster a safer Nigeria, underlining the necessity of cultivating a culture of peace and security.
Peace is a catalyst to progress, and in Nigeria here we need peace. We need to see ourselves as one. If there's any issues or anything, we should go toe the line of due diligence and go through the ways by which we know we can resolve it.
Well, peace starts with the individual. If we are looking to the other person to be the one to evolve, the culture of peace, then we may be missing it. So every Nigerian should look inward.
Nigerians should think peace, make peace, live peace, sleep with peace. Everything should be peace.
This year's International Peace Day marks 25 years of promoting actions that foster a culture of peace, respect for human life, human rights, and non-violence. It underscores the importance of education and dialogue as powerful tools for achieving these goals. Kama, NTA News.
And on education, Hadiza Godwin earlier was at the Abuja Municipal Area Council Secretariat to get a situation report from protest by LEA teachers of the 6 area councils.
These are local education authority teachers protesting for what they term is their right as they converged at Abuja Municipal Area Council, bearing placards with different inscriptions to show their grievances.
We have 25 and 35% salary increase that was promised and implemented, but the early primary school teachers are yet to benefit.
The protesting teachers say authorities in charge are putting other interests and profits before the greater good and development of the country, as education is the bedrock of every nation.
We are not going back until our demands are met, because we have had that patient enough. It's not everybody that can send his child to a private school. Is it an offense to be a teacher under a government sector? It is the primary school that has the foundation. Without the primary school, no secondary school.
It is within the power of the authorities. We have been embarking on strikes and they've been making promises without keeping to their promises. We are prepared to return back to school, even if it is tomorrow, as long as they pay us. Everybody knows how things are in Nigeria now. Things are very difficult. Teachers find it difficult to transport themselves to schools.
Earlier on, the chairman, Nigerian Union of Teachers, FCT chapter, Abdullahi Mohammed Shafaz, in an interview disclosed that some allowances since 2016 are yet to be paid.
Our counterparts at the junior and senior secondary school and other agencies of FCT, we will get theirs, but ours is going to become trouble. Because nobody will want to come out and say, it is our responsibility to do that. Rather, everybody will be dodging. And you want us to work? And you want us to bring good products to junior secondary schools? How does that happen?
They are calling on the relevant authorities to intervene on this matter in order for them to return to the classrooms. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
Many thanks, Hadiza. The Delta Community, a social cultural group from the south region of Nigeria, resident in the Federal Capital Territory, has inaugurated a new executive to pilot the affairs of the people for the next 4 years. Odiri Ogboru Arutere reports that the executive assistant to the Delta State Government Liaison Office Abuja, Loved Odisi, represented the state governor at the ceremony in Jiwa, Abuja.
The interest of Delta State Community Abuja shall prevail.
The interest of the Delta State Community shall prevail.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The newly inaugurated executive of Delta Community in FCT comprises 2 legal practitioners, Bernard Nafaga and Luke Enelechi, as president and deputy president, while the only female in the team, Agnes Philip Ogo, was sworn in as the women leader. The formidable team was said to have been carefully selected from the various tribes of Delta State: Urobo, Isoko, Ijo, Ishekiri, and Anioma.
So we want situations where we are going to organize seminars, training, in-house training for our people, particularly the graduates, so that we build them up, so that we can create employment among ourselves. That is the area this my regime is going to focus on seriously. Individual empowerment, so that everybody here will be fully engaged.
If you observe now, I'm one woman blessed among many men. And that means that there is need for women to really feature more in the activities of the Deltans.
We'll mobilize the civilized youth, the educated ones, so that we will have a think tank meeting where we will begin to fight for our right. If our fathers could not fight for their rights during their time, we will not allow them to use us.
Executive Assistant to the Delta State Government Liaison Office, Abuja, Lovett DC, says he's quite impressed for the unity and bond that exists in Delta community of the FCT, irrespective of tribe differences.
The task ahead of them is an uphill task to be able to pull the Deltans in FCT together. In fact, I was overwhelmed from the kind of numbers I hear that they can bring together. And I'm looking forward today we'll have a conference of Deltans in FCT.
The inauguration ceremony took place at the Palace of the Bazet of South people in Abuja, Ese Lucky Omafuakpo in Chiwa. The royal father gave them his blessings and charged the executives to be more proactive by attracting development to Delta State. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arotere, NTA News.
Let's join our sports desk for Sports Brief.
The Confederation of African Football has announced new dates for the 2024-2025 Champions League and Confederation Cup group stage. The kickoff is now set for November 26, with subsequent match days scheduled for November 26 to 27, December 6 to 8, December 13th to 15th, January 3rd to 5th, January 10th to 12th, and January 17th to 19th. The changes follows the President's announcement of the Championship of African Nations qualifiers. Meanwhile, the 2024 Rising Stars Football League Super 4 final between Future Guaranteed and New Dawn FC is scheduled for Friday at Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja, with a 3 p.m. kickoff. The winner will receive 11 million, comprising 5 million for the community and 6 million for the team. The RSFL project coordinator emphasized the league's focus on uplifting players and communities through football. Lastly, Galatasaray's Vice President Ibrahim Hatipoglu confirmed Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen will not leave in January despite Juventus and Chelsea's interest. Osimhen joined Galatasaray on loan until June 2025. Hatipoglu stated Osimhen is happy at Galatasaray and the club plans to keep him beyond the current season. With Sports Brief, Wayne Lugo, NTA News.
That's the English version of the news. Stay tuned for the translation in other languages. Thank you for watching.
Yuzo kwa wai nwonana iwo abada zaza ishanda jezuma woniye wagoba ngai ayikin tukoda Bola Tinubu wala ogbega owo a minister nge ba shin apma ba riomoyin tetnishin nanu owo gwamnati no azaba wo agmada owo banya Musbau dan Wahab wala shibawo be da badai wa ngege shawara gai no ayikin tukoda atnishin ba na yoga bayo ona noga wone da denu abada kui wenga ge eyindo goda wachige wotayele ge azaba bwa agmada no wogmai kakara nwo bagisan ama wayele eyikin ekwen ajete shawe minister akin zindaya yerson wuke wala ogbaga baye mbane jimbaka api miwen nge ba shi aba awe mbane yeji je lo mbwe no kuboju ko wewe yizenya no anyi ami kami abebe agu nyuko ya ozanu wale sheba we be na bedai na yo onoze yakubu wanga ge minister we dade no osai wa bisheba we hihi wale woje shi ajilo aime nyuko ye nwu ngo ne jilo aime sokoluko no ahwi ailo kefi Hadiza Godwin Ebune woni jin abada shebai we la lo municipal gwamnati bibi ekinzin ya wale woje shi peje ayepewi no ayepezan ba azazanya sheba fa tin lobo we ngage ba ngage eboko jin ba fa tin lebe okonige gwamnati ko enu atashi balo gbogbo no agwamnati atini jin aje bala ayeko ba nkuji ba la egbe muya ba ngage batafa tin ye belong ba godia tin sai aku aywe baba ntugena ba yezabeda wachige sanu abu la mo sadan gbe ba jin ba se awutoto yi abo babo wole lainu saisu
Jama'a masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka. Wasu daga cikin labaranmu ne a takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya umarci ministocinsa da su fara yada harkoki, shirye-shirye da tsare-tsaren gwamnatinsa masu manufar ci gaban ƙasar nan da al'ummarta. Wakilin fadar shugaban ƙasa Musbahu Dan Wahab ya rawaito mana cewa mai baiwa shugaban ƙasa shawara akan sadarwa da tsare-tsare Bayo Onanuga shi ne ya bayyana haka yayin taron manema labarai da aka yi a fadar domin wayar da kan al'ummar ƙasar nan akan har ƙoƙarin da gwamnati ke yi na ciyar da ƙasar gaba. Ministan babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja Nyesom Wike ya buƙaci hukumar raya babban birnin tarayya Abuja da su bayyana matsalolin da ke hana rawar gaban hantsi a yankin kasuwar Kubbo domin a magance su. Wakilin Shaibu Nuzi Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa ministan ya ba da wannan umarnin haka ne a lokacin da ya kai ziyarar aiki a kasuwar da ke kan titin Abuja zuwa Kefi domin samarwa da al'umma masu ta'ammali da hanyar sauƙin rayuwa ta fuskar sufuri. Bayan tafiyar malaman makarantun firamaren Abuja yajin aiki a kan ƙin biya musu wasu muhimman buƙatunsu, lamarin da ya yi sanadiyar rufe makarantun ƙananan hukumomin Abuja 6. Wakilar Hadiza Ibne ta kawo mana rahoto a zanga-zangar lumana a ƙaramar hukumar Amak, inda suka fito kwansu da kwarkwatarsu ɗauke da kwalaye da rubuce-rubuce domin nuna ƙorafinsu, inda suka ce ba za su koma ba har sai sun ga abin da ya turewa buzu naɗi, inda suka buƙaci masu ruwa da tsaki da su dafa musu domin kawo ƙarshen tirka-tirkar da ake ci gaba da yi a tsakanin ɓangarorin biyu. To abin da ya sauka kenan, sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu kwana lafiya.
Ekele m unu Igbo nwe mmadụ, aha m bụ Maazị Okwi Francis Ide, nụrụnụ akụkọ anyị na nkenke. Onyeisi ala Bola Ahmed Tinubu agwala ndị minista nọ n'ọchịchị ya ka ha gbasoo ozi ọma gbasara atụmatụ gọọmenti iji ugbu a, ọkachasị ndị agha agbanwe usoro obibi ndụ ụmụ amaala Naịjirịa niile. Onye nta akụkọ n'obi nke gọọmenti ala anyị bụ Musbahu Dan Wahab mere ka a mata na ọ bụ onye enyemaka onyeisi ala ka o si metụta mgbasa ozi bụ Bayo Onanuga mere mkpughe a n'oge ọ na-akparịta ụbụbọ ya na ndị nta akụkọ n'obi gọọmenti etiti dị n'ime Abuja. Minista na-ahụ maka Abuja bụ isi ala anyị Nyesom Wike enyela ntụziaka ngalaba ụlọ ọrụ ya na-ahụ maka mmepe Abuja ka ha leba anya na ọgbata uhie dịgasị iche iche, ọkachasị ka o si metụta ahịa ọhụrụ a na-arụ na Kubbo. Ọnọzọ Yakubu mere ka anyị mata na ya bụ minista nyere ntụziaka ahụ n'oge o mere njem nleta ka ọrụ so aga na ya bụ ahịa Kubbo, ma kwuokwa ka emee ihe niile dị n'aka ha maka ya bụ ihe na-eme na ụzọ awara awara sitere Abuja gaba na Kefi. Ndị nkụzi praịmarị niile nke gọọmenti ime obodo ọchịchị 6 nke dị na Abuja emeela ngagharị iwe na isi okpuru ọchịchị ha dịgasị iche iche. Hadiza Godwin Ebune gara na ụlọ ọrụ okpuru ọchịchị Amak wetara anyị akụkọ otu ya bụ ngagharị iwe siri were gaa n'ụbọchị nke taa. O mere ka amata na ndị nkụzi a kwuru hoohaa na ha agaghị alaghachi azụ n'ọrụ belụsọ ma kwụrụ ha ụgwọ niile eji ha dịka esi kwe ha na nkwa kemgbe. Etu a ka ọ ha anyị n'ọnụ na uhuruchi taa, kwadokwa n'echi mgbe anyị ga-ezute ọzọ. Ndewo.
Ẹ kú dédé ìwòyí o. Ìròyìn agogo méje látolúléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán àgbà karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló dé sétí ìgbọ́yín. Oníròyìn yín Olúwaṣèyí Abímbọ́lá Ọ̀yáwọlé. Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ti pàṣẹ fún àwọn mínísítà rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìkéde àwọn iṣẹ́ ìṣàkóso pẹ̀lú àwọn ètò ìmúlò àti àwọn ètò tí òun ti pinnu láti yí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí padà sí rere fún ire gbogbo ènìyàn. Akọ̀ròyìn ilé ìjọba Musibau Dan-Wahab jábọ̀ pé olùdámọ̀ràn ààrẹ lórí àlàyé àti ìlànà Báyọ̀ Ọ̀nànúgà fi èyí hàn níbi ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ àwọn oníròyìn ní ìlú ilé ìjọba. Mínísítà ti FCT Nyesom Wike ti pàṣẹ fún ẹ̀ka ìṣàkóso ìdàgbàsókè láti kojú gbogbo àwọn ìdíwọ́ tí ó ń fa ìdènà bá ọ̀rọ̀ àtúnṣe ọ̀nà òpópónà àyíká ọjà káríayé ti Kúgbó. Mínísítà náà fún wọn ní àṣẹ yìí nígbà tí ó ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ọjà tí ó wà ní ẹ̀bá òpópónà ìlú Abuja sí ìlú Kẹ́fì. Amúròyìnwá wa Hadiza Godwin Ebuno jábọ̀ lórí ipò tí àwọn olùkọ́ ilé-ìwé àkọ́kọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti agbègbè mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà ti ìlú Abuja wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ipò wọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ti ń bá ìjọba fà tipẹ́tipẹ́, eléyìí tí ó jẹ́ àìmúṣẹ lórí ìyọ̀ǹda pàtàkì àti ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn olùkọ́ agbègbè mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà ti ìlú Abuja. Àwọn olùkọ́ náà ti panupọ̀ pé kí ìjọba dá sí wọn, kí wọ́n sì ṣe ẹ̀tọ́, kí wọ́n sanwó wọn, kí wọ́n bá lè padà sí ẹnu iṣẹ́ wọn. Wọ́n sọ wípé ìlú ti le, nǹkan ò dẹra, kí ìjọba mú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ olùkọ́ ilé-ìwé lọ́kùnkúndùn nítorí ilé-ìwé àbẹ̀rẹ̀wọ̀ òun ni ìṣàkóso tí ọmọ yóò fi ohun tí ó ṣe ní ọjọ́ iwájú lé lórí. Tó, kò jù báyìí lọ lórí ètò wa ní òní. A ó tún máa rí yín bí ó dọ̀la. Kí Elédùà kó ṣọ́ wa jù báyìí lọ. Ó dàbọ̀.